Hi, I'm just going to do a quick video demo of why I choose to use flow over opacity and why my tool's set up in this way. So I set my brush tools normally to the opacity of 100% and then control the flow and use the flow to control how much is being laid down on the image. So there we are, I've set to 15% and I'm just going to draw with my brush some simple lines. And we're just laying some colour down here at the moment, not a lot happening. But what starts to happen is when I start to cross back over myself, you'll see that it starts to build the layers up. It starts to build the strength of the colour. It's putting more down as we're flowing over it. And as I cross back over these points and draw through them, you'll see that it's making it stronger. And we can go back and back and back, brushing back and forth, build up the layers. And that's without taking the tool off the image at all. I've kept it all under control there. Now, if I change this back to over to flow and drop my opacity down to 15%, so the only things that we've done is swapped the values around here. Now, doing the same thing again, my brush has been placed on the image and I'm drawing these lines over and over and over. And then I'm going to start crossing over myself. And as you can see, I cross over myself with opacity and nothing happens. No build-up of colour. Doesn't matter how much I go back over these lines. Nothing. No build-up at all. The only time that I start being able to build the colour and add extra into it is if I lift off. Then I have to take the brush off and put it back. And then I can add more and more and more. But again, I have to lift off and draw on. It's only ever adding 10% at a time. So to build it up, I have to keep lifting off and adding back on, lifting off and adding back on. So it's much easier for us to work with the flow because we can keep the tool on the image, have it set at a low flow rate, and just gently build up without having to lift off the image and come back on, lift off the image and come back on. It means we've got a much greater control over it and we can be far more accurate about how we're working with the image itself. I hope that's explained everything to you. If not, drop me a quick message and I'll try and come back and explain a little bit more. But thanks for your time and see you again soon.